exhortation number 2 was a week ago. I didn't even think about this since my father passed away. And I know the Lord brought this back to me. When my father passed away, as anybody else will pass away, but I can speak from first-hand experience because I found him 2 hours, I think about 2 hours after he passed away downstairs. After my dad passed away, he left things behind. And it's almost been a year, and it just dawned on me, and I know the Lord brought that to me. What did my dad leave behind when he passed away? First of all, he left his wife behind, his spouse, my mother, because she's still alive. He left me behind, his son. He left other family members, his 2 brothers and families. He left relatives behind. He left his friends behind. He left his house, his property, his garage. He left his vehicle behind. Even food, he had stored up food in the fruit cellar. He left all behind. He left his bank accounts behind. He left his clothes behind, his garage, his workshop, his tools. And maybe most importantly, he left his physical body behind when he passed away. That all came to me last week. And that happens to all of us. It's going to happen to all of us, and it happens to everybody who's passed away. Now, I just want to touch on this a little bit. What part do we leave behind? I mean, what part, when we leave our body behind, all these things, what part of us goes to heaven or to hell? In our case, those who are born again, we go to heaven. My dad went into heaven. Okay, he was born again. So what part of him went into heaven?
Spirit.
And?
Soul.
Thank you. Spirit and soul. The spirit and his soul went into heaven, but he left his body behind. In his case, to be cremated. And I want to get into that. Okay?